Hello. Madam Chair, the video that is being raised by Kong De Lima is not part of the supplemental affidavit of Madriaga.
But I could not be mistaken when I saw that.
Honorable
The
De Lima, although it was played,
flash, it was
the
flashed.
COMSEC confirms that it is not part of the attachment to the supplemental affidavit. You may consider to submit it in your capacity as endorser of the third impeachment complaint.
Yes, Madam Chair. So if it was,
Would you like to play it?
yes, Madam Chair, because
Okay.
I actually saw it.
So on the request of the endorser, Congresswoman De Lima, kindly play that video.
Happy birthday, Sir Ram. I wish you good health and happiness. Happy birthday, Sir Ram. I wish you good health and happiness. Happy birthday, Sir Ram. I wish you good health and happiness.
That should be okay. Honorable De Lima?
Move that it be considered as part of the records. Thank you, Madam Chair.
The COMSEC is directed to receive that video officially to form part of the records of the proceeding of this impeachment complaint.
Madam Chair.
The
a very
Honorable
short-
Vice Chair Karen Lagbas.
Yeah, just a very short manifestation, Madam Chair. The impeachment complaints are the foundation of the entire impeachment process. It is the jurisdictional document that confers upon this committee the authority to conduct its hearings. Matters not found from the allegations contained in the complaints are beyond the body's cognizance. Due process dictates that the respondent in case of VP Sara be notified and informed of specific charges against her and the right to answer only those charges. Thus, to allow introduction of matters not charged in the complaints would effectively make this proceeding a fishing expedition. The committee would be acting with grave abuse of discretion. It is therefore my gentle appeal to the members of the Committee on Justice to please refrain from introducing matters which are not relevant to the issues properly before us, and confine our proceedings to the allegations set forth in the Sabala and Cabrera complaints. That's all, Madam Chair.
All right. Our parliamentary status is the resource person, Ramil Madriaga, is currently responding to the clarificatory questions of the justice members. May we know if the Honorable Ridon is done with his clarificatory questions?
Just a few more questions, Madam Chair.
You may proceed.
Ngayon naman po, pag-usapan ho natin si Mr. Kilala, Mr. Madriaga, kasi the Vice President herself had stated in a statement na ang tangi lang daw po ninyong kausap dito po sa mga bagay na ito ay si Mr. Kilala lamang po. So we would want to discuss further ito pong relasyon po ninyo kay Attorney Kilala. Ano ba yung relasyon po ninyo ni Attorney Kilala, Mr. Madriaga?
Si Attorney Kilala po, unang-una kong na-meet sa San Sebastian sa car show. Doon po kami una nagkakilala sa car show sa San Sebastian. Siya po yung assistant din nun. Nagdala po ko ng kotse ko para isali sa car show. Doon na po nag-start yung friendship namin.
So paano kayo naging malapit sa isa't isa?
Sa kotse po, sa mga sasakyan, pag nagpapagawa po siya sa shop ko. May shop po sa Cainta, sa ibang lugar din. Nagpapagawa po siya ng mga kotse na pwede pang sali sa car show.
Alright. Pero paano ho kayo nagkasama doon sa Isip Pilipinas? Kasi magkasama ho kayo doon sa certificate na binigay po kay Attorney Monsayak, hindi ho ba?
Opo, doon po nag-start yung relationship, yung pagiging pagkaibigan namin hanggang naglalaro po kasi ako sa San Sebastian. Lagi rin kami naglalaro sa San Sebastian. Doon po umikot sa basketball tsaka sa kotse. Hanggang Isip Pilipinas po.
Ano yun nga? Pero very important ho kasi na mag-clarify na mula ho doon sa paglaro ng basketball at cars, mga kotse, lumalim po ito sa politika. Tama po ba?
Opo.
Honorable Ridon?
Opo.
I have to prevent that question because that is probing already.
Yes, I submit.
Please
sorry.
confine to the facts and information which are evident already in his supplemental affidavit, including the pictures attached thereto.
I submit, Madam Chair. Meron pong litrato doon sa inyo pong supplemental affidavit. Yung sinasabi pong kasama po ninyo sa litrato si Mr. and Mrs. Kilala. Tama po ba?
Opo, Madam Chair, Your Honor.
Kailan po ito nangyari?
Hindi ko na po matandaan, Your Honor. Lagi po akong wala sa amin sa bahay.
At ano po yung event nung pong litrato po na yun na magkasama po kayo ni Mr. and Mrs. Kilala?
Kasal po ng eldest son ko, Madam Chair.
Anak po ninyo.
Opo, kasal po ng eldest son ko.
So kailan po yun?
Hindi ko na po matandaan. Siguro po 3 to 4 years ago. Ay, hindi po, mga 6 years ago. 6 or 7 years ago po, Madam Chair.
All right. Madam Chair, I have no further questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Ridon. Now we recognize the Honorable Joel Chua for continuation of clarificatory hearing on the affidavit of Ramil Madriaga.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I've noticed, napansin ko po doon po sa unang affidavit ni Mr. Madriaga, ang sabi niya dito ay merong siyang, yung pera po na nagkakahalaga ng 33 to 35 million ay nakalagay sa duffel bag. Tama po ba? Doon sa unang affidavit ninyo.
Opo, Madam
Okay.
Chair, Your Honor.
Pero dito po sa supplemental affidavit ninyo, ang sabi ninyo dito, nakalagay sa large dark bags. So hindi niyo po dito mine-mention yung duffel bag. So ano po ba yung pinaglagyan ng pera? Duffel bag o ordinaryong bag? Pwede po ba paki-describe ninyo?
Duffel bag po, large
Duffel
dark
bag.
duffel bag.
Okay. Meron ba tayong sample ng duffel bag dito? Okay. Malalaman po ba ninyo kung gaano kalaki po yung duffel bag na inyong binabanggit? Meron po kaming dalawang ganito po. Ano po dito sa dalawang to?
Wala po sa dalawa, Madam Chair.
Wala?
Wala po.
Yung itsura lang, kamukha.
Wala din po.
Wala. So ibig sabihin, pwede bang mas malaki dito?
3 doble po o 4.
Mas malaki dito?
Opo, Madam Chair.
So, ibig sabihin po, 3 times nung bag na pinakita ko po.
3 to 4 times, Madam Chair.
3 to 4 times
Opo.
bigger.
Opo.
Doon po sa mas malaking duffel bag na pinakita po natin.
Opo, pahaba po, pataas.
Pataas, ito po, na sa screen. Dito po sa screen, ayan po.
Makitid po yan, tsaka wala pong gulong yun. Tapos,
Walang gulong, makitid.
makitid po yan. Yun po malapad. Mga dalawa pong ganito po. Ang lapad po.
Ang lapad.
Tapos ang kapal po mga isang.
Alright. So, that would be all, Madam Chair.
Any other clarificatory question? The Honorable Adjong.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Maraming salamat po. Magandang hapon, Mr. Madriaga. Gusto ko lang pong linawin yung inyong salaysay dahil ito ay nilahad sa wikang Ingles. Para po maintindihan ng karamihan sa atin ngayon, gusto ko lang pong tanungin yung mga few portions doon po sa inyong paglalahad ng inyong affidavit and yung supplemental affidavit. Madam Chair, let us remember that, again, I also echo the sentiment of my good friend, Representative Lagbas, that we should confine our questions with the complaints under the Saballa et al. Complaint. Party po doon sa complaint na yon ay yung sinasabing utilization ng confidential funds which is amounting to 125 million. Sinabi niyo po, Mr. Madriaga, sa inyong salaysay na on December 20, 2022, nakatanggap kayo ng tawag kay VP Sara at sabi niya, and I quote, Sir Ram, please coordinate with Colonel Nolasco. Meron tayong deliver sa San Pablo, Laguna, sa Night Strip at sa Ombudsman. Tama po ba yun? Although in English, tinagalog ko na lang po yung ano ha. Tama po ba yun?
Tama po, Madam Chair. Tama po, Your Honor.
Tama po. Ito pong si Colonel Nolasco na sinasabi po ng Vice President, ito po yung sinasabi niyo po din sa inyong affidavit na pinakilala niyo po.
Opo.
Na matagal niyo na pong kakilala na ano po yung in what capacity were you together before you introduced Colonel Nolasco to the team of VP Sara or VP Sara?
2018 po ako nag-start sa PSG sa utos po ni dating Presidente Duterte.
Okay.
Nakilala ko po noon si Colonel, Major pa lang po siya noon, Major Lachica. Nag-introduce po kami ng specialized subject doon, kasama ko po sila, General Rimando at si General Victor Corpus.
Okay.
Ayun po yung security safety.
So ibig sabihin, kilala niyo nga po, when she referred to Colonel Nolasco, kilala niyo na nga po itong si Colonel Nolasco. Tama?
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your
Okay.
Honor.
So pagkatapos po noon, ay nakatanggap naman po kayo kay Colonel Nolasco ng text message na sinasabi po, according to your affidavit, na pumunta kayo sa DepEd Central Office para sa isang transport. Tama po ba?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. So ito pong transport, yung term na transport, according din po sa inyong affidavit, ay nangangahulugan din pong delivery. Tama po ba ang aking pagkaintindi?
Opo, Your Honor. Opo, Madam Chair.
So yung pag-text po sa iyo na ni Colonel Nolasco na pumunta tayo sa DepEd Central for a transport, alam na ngayon niyo po na meron po kayong delivery na ibibigay doon sa or tatanggapin doon sa DepEd Central Office. Tama po ba?
Opo, Madam
Okay.
Chair.
Okay, tapos nung dumating na po kayo doon sa DepEd Central Office, nakita nyo may naglalakad na si Colonel Nolasco at may kasamang isang babae na you learned later on as the Special Disbursing Officer, Gina Acosta. Tama po ba? This is also according to your affidavit.
Hindi po.
Ano pong nangyari
Ang
doon?
kasama po ni Colonel Lachica po yung lumapit sa amin ni Colonel
okay.
Nolasco. Kasama
Okay.
niya po yung babae po.
Okay. So ibig sabihin, dumating po kayo doon ay kasama niyo po si Colonel Nolasco, tapos si Colonel Lachica, kasama niya po si SDO Gina Acosta. Tama po ba yon?
Hindi ko po sure yung Acosta. I can remember her face but not the name.
It's,
I'm not-
Madam Chair, for the information of this August chamber, according to the affidavit of Mr. Madrega, which he read earlier, on page 12, ang sinabi, number page 18, page 18, number 60, at around, this is, and I'm quoting directly from the affidavit of Colonel Mr. Madriaga. At around past 3 to 4 p.m., 2 government vehicles with red plates entered the DepEd compound, and then Colonel Nolasco told me, ayan na, ayan na. Colonel Lachica appeared with a lady who I later learned to be Special Disbursement Officer SDO Gina Acosta. Thereafter, 4 large dark bags were unloaded from the vehicles, 3 large bags and 1 lighter colored and relatively smaller bag. Colonel Nolasco told me that each bag contained around 30 million pesos to 35 million pesos. Tama po ba yung pagkabasa ko? Sa affidavit?
Tama po.
So tama lang po yung pagkasabi ko na nung dumating po kayo doon sa DepEd ay nakita niyo po si Colonel Lachica papalapit na may kasama si SDO Acosta, which you later learned as the Special Disbursement Officer. Tama po ba yun?
Tatandaan ko po yung mukha po ng babae pero hindi po ko familiar nung nakita ko sa pangalan nung time na yun.
Okay, pero kasi sinabi naman po, later you learned that it was
Yes, sir.
the Special Disbursement Officer
Si Gina
Gina
Acosta po. Opo.
Gina Acosta. Ngayon, sinabi niyo din po doon sa inyong salaysay na after few years na nalaman sa publiko and this was also being reported publicly, that the 125 million confidential funds were actually spent in 11 days. At according to you, hindi po yun totoo dahil 24 hours ay nai-deliver na namin yung amount na yun. Tama po ba yun?
Tama po, Madam Chair, Your Honor.
So yung pinakita po kanina ni aking kasamahan na duffel bags na na-mention din niyo po dito sa inyong affidavit na duffel bags, yun po yung eksaktong nakuha ninyo na received from by you from Colonel La Chica and Gina Acosta, as you mentioned here in your affidavit, as the amount to be transported or to be delivered. Tama po ba yun?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. Nakita niyo naman po yung bag na yon at tinuro sa pina-confirm po sa inyo yon at na-describe niyo naman po kung gaano kalaki at kaliit. Tama po ba yung kanina lang, no?
Opo,
So
Your
ibig
Honor.
sabihin, kung kayo po yung nag-transport at na-deliver nito, at kayo, sabi niyo nga po, kumuha kayo ng 1 million, ibig sabihin, nahawakan niyo po itong duffel bags na ito. Tama po
Opo,
ba?
opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your
So,
Honor.
Mabigat ba?
Opo.
Gaano kabigat?
Madam Chair,
Sa
probing.
The Honorable Adjong, let us confine ourselves
Okay.
to what
Okay.
appears in the affidavit already.
Okay, I'm just curious because he describes. Yeah, I know. I understand. So I will simply, Madam Chair, inform the honorable chamber that as what had intimated earlier by one of our colleagues, that we should confine our questions pertaining to the affidavit of Madriaga when it comes to the second complaint, which is basically the 125 million pesos spent in just 11 days. It appears, Madam Chair, that the person involved in the distribution of this 125 belies the 11 days, but in fact admitted that it was spent within 24 hours. That is exactly what his affidavit is saying, and that was we are trying, Mr. Chair, to actually solicit from him and to confirm whether his allegations, his affidavits are true or not. Maraming salamat, Mr. Madriaga. Maraming salamat, Madam Chair.
maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Honorable Adjong. Any other Justice members who wish to raise clarificatory questions? I will be calling Honorable Abante,
Madam Chair.
and then Honorable Jokno, and then Honorable Tino.
Madam Chair, before they,
Is this a point of order?
no, I just wanted to finalize some of the questions.
With the indulgence of the Justice members I have called already, mayroon yata pong naiwang question si Kong Ridon. So with your indulgence, we recognize the Honorable Ridon.
Maiksi na lang po. Very important ho, Madam Chair, Mr. Madriaga, na maging tapat sa komite at sa bayan dito sa usapin po na ito dahil mabigat yung mga paratang. Binanggit po ninyo sa supplemental affidavit yung pong kahandaan po ninyo na magbukas ng inyo pong mga bank accounts for further scrutiny ng komite at ng Senate Impeachment Court in the event na tumawid po ito sa Senado. Do you confirm this commitment that you will allow the committee and the future proceedings or tribunals to open your bank accounts?
I confirm po, Madam Chair,
So at this,
Your Honor.
okay, at this point po ba, Mr. Madriaga, kayo po ba ay pipirma ng bank waiver para ho mabuksan ng lahat ng relevant bodies katulad ng komiteng ito, katulad po ng Senate Impeachment Court at ng iba pang mga law enforcement or investigative bodies na masilip po yung nilalaman ng inyong pong bank account. Kasi particularly, binanggit po ninyo sa inyong pong affidavit na marami pong kaperahan na pumasok at lumabas sa inyong pong mga accounts. Do you confirm that you will sign a bank waiver?
Opo, Madam Chair, I will sign po.
All right. Yun lang po, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Now we recognize the Honorable Abante.
Madam Chair.
Thank you.
Is this a point of order, Honorable
Not a
Ilago?
point of order, but may I also be listed in
Yes.
one of the...
Yes.
Thank you.
Same here, Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable De Lima. Now is
Thank
Honorable
you.
Abante's turn.
Oh, salamat po, Madam Chair. Nabanggit mo sa supplemental affidavit mo, Mr. Ramil Madriaga. Babasahin ko ano po, mula doon sa number 14. Ang sabi niyo ay sometime in 2021 PRRD gave me 25 million. Yun po ba ina-attest ninyo tama?
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your Honor.
Ibinigay sa inyo ni PRRD mismo. Siya
Opo.
personally, yung 25 million.
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your Honor.
Pero sinasabi niya, wala siyang pera eh.
Meron po.
Meron.
Madami po.
Oh, itong 25 million na ito, ang sabi mo dito, to purchase high-end motorcycles. Kaya bumili kayo ng dalawang 2021 model Harley-Davidson motorcycles at nilagay nyo sa pangalan ng anak nyo. Tama ho yun po.
Opo, sa akin po tsaka sa anak ko.
Tapos, bumili po kayo ng Ducati motorcycles, nilagay nyo naman sa pangalan nyo.
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your Honor.
Okay. I am sure na ito pong mga binili nyo, meron pong OR and CR to, hindi po ba?
Opo, Madam Chair. Opo, Your Honor.
Yung po ba itinatago ninyo?
Opo.
At
Your Honor.
ilalabas nyo po sa tagdang panahon?
Opo, Your Honor.
Okay, so, Madam Chair, pinapaliwanag po ng ating resource person dito na tinatago po niya ang OR and CR ng dalawang Harley-Davidson motorcycles na nasa pangalan ng anak niya at yung Ducati motorcycles na nasa pangalan niya. Ayan po, gusto ko lang sabihin na ito po ilalabas niya, no? Gayun din yung mga binili mo na mga Yamaha, di ba?
Apo.
Ilan yung nabili mo nakalagay dito?
Pito po na brand new na Yamaha NMAX.
Oo. Yun din po ba nasa pangalan ninyo?
Ay, hindi po, sa mga leader na po ng isip.
Ang sinabi po ninyo, lahat po ng mga ito, number 18 nakalagay nyo, all purchases of these motorcycles, including the aforementioned accessories, were paid in cash using the money given to me by PRRD.
Opo, Your
Tama ho
Honor.
ba yun?
Opo, Your Honor.
Akala ko wala siyang pera.
Madami po.
Marami siyang pera.
Opo.
Gusto ko lang pong ipaliwanag na marami palang pera sa PRRD. Hindi po si BP Sara nagbigay sa inyo.
Hindi po.
Alright. Ngayon, the fact na pwede niyong ibigay, siguro, Madam Chair, hindi lamang dito sa committee hearing na ito, kundi kung yan po ay nasa Senado na, pwede mong ibigay yan. O pwede mo rin ibigay sa amin ngayon para makita po namin. Ngayon, yung pong inyo ring binanggit na 175 million. Siya nga pala, ito pong 25 million na ito po ba ay personal na pera ni Presidente, dating Presidente, o ito po ikinuha rin naman sa gobyerno?
Personal po.
Personal.
Opo.
Hindi po sa gobyerno yan.
Hindi po.
Okay.
Honorable Abante, the last question is a probing question already. So
Opo.
may I solicit a motion to strike out from the record the last question and the last answer of Madriaga
Tulad po ng
as to the nature of the money that was handed to him.
tulad po ng sinabi ni Congressman Rufus, I submit to the
Yes,
wisdom
may I
of-
solicit a motion?
So moved, Madam Chair.
There is a motion to strike out from the record the last question on the nature of the money that was handed to Ramil Madriaga. Is there a second? Same has been seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Please
Okay.
strike out from the record.
Pwede ko bang ituloy po? Madam
Yes,
Chair?
you may proceed, Honorable.